Okay, while you're getting Canvas out, you're gonna need your laptop.
Why do I have the calculator?
Listen, I will explain. This is the final step in this 2-week process, which first of all, did you find this simulation to be fun?
Yes.
Did you learn a lot, not just about historical things, but persuasive speaking and sort of like business, right?
Yeah.
Like some of you would be really good salesmen, some of you need practice. That's okay. Mr. Nelson, every single time we do some kind of game or simulation, he claims it's rigged and I cheat against him.
Oh no,
Who?
we just did.
My honest assessment is you had the best empire to have out of 11, so you can't blame me for this one.
Oh, I wasn't blaming you. I blamed
Okay.
you.
We got Marines.
Yeah.
We're the
See
we're
now,
sending
when
the
people
Marines
make
back.
us mad, we just like.
Yeah, you know
And
what's
that's
funny,
why we
though?
said this entire thing is about diplomacy.
You know, they can say all they want to, but I have most of their navy. I ended with like
No,
78.
I didn't give you any of them.
I ended up with like 78
They.
navy.
Yeah,
They
they
gave,
had
you gave us 15.
Okay, so here's the last step.
No, I had 40,
Okay.
then I got more.
Listen, Mr. Andrzejewska, here's the last step. You're going to pick an empire to compare your own to on 3 different criteria. So first, here's the only rule with what empire you pick, because you get to pick, if you have a partner here today, you do not have to do the same one as them. You can do different ones, do the same one, I don't care. If you are a land-based empire, raise your hand. If you are land-based. You guys must pick a sea-based to compare to. Okay? Sea-based people, it's the opposite. Here's a little secret. If you look at the list of empires on the backboard, if you go from Venice to Mughal right there, everything from Mughal down is land-based. Everything from Venice up is sea-based, if you didn't know that. Now, you need to pick, let's say you're the Spanish and you're sea-based. Anybody from the Mughal down. How do you pick? It's up to you. If there was someone you were friends with, if there's someone that you thought was interesting when they taught you about their empire last week, or you throw a dart at the dartboard, I don't care. But if you're land-based, you pick a sea-based. If you're sea-based, you pick a land-based empire. What you're going to do is compare your own empire to theirs in written form on 3 things. Their economy, their political structure, like their government, who runs the country, how we got elected, okay? And then their religion. So, easy way to do this. You take those 3 things, economics, politics, and religion. Do you know what your empire did or how they used their resources, what they made money on, etc.? Do you know those 3 areas for your own empire? You write those out. Here's what our economy was based on. Here's what our political structure was. Like we had a doge that we elected from the rich dudes in Florence, or in Venice, sorry. Okay? And we were Catholic, but we were the dollars above Jesus kind of Catholic. Like we didn't always listen to the Pope. As long as we could make money, we'll overlook your religion. Okay? Now compare that to the Spanish. Were they Catholic? Yeah. But were they pushy, zealous, die or become Catholic?
Yeah.
That's different than your kind of Catholic, right? So, you know your 3. If you want to go pull up a chair, or just go ask some questions of the empire that you're comparing to, you can move around anytime you want to. Don't yell at them from across the room. Either pull up a chair, so if you pick the Dutch, and you just want to come ask him a couple of questions, pull up a seat. Or just walk over and say, hey, could you explain a little bit more about your economy to me? So you can go ask anybody a question at any time. Here's what you need to do. Pick what empire you want to compare yours to. Take this bold part, the instructions, and paste it in where you want to write it. Where is a good place that you already have some of this information? The Google Doc, exactly, with the intelligence briefing. The chart when everyone taught the class, you and your partner filled out. That's going to have a lot of this already. So you can write it in that same document or do it wherever you want. Take the bold instructions right here and paste them in where you want to start this and pick what empire you want to do. Okay? You say, here's what our trade and economics were based on. Here's what theirs was based on. And then you explain, are you similar or different and why? So it's kind of like, we're this, they're that, here's how they compare. And you do that for economics, politics, and religion. Okay? Anybody have a question on that? When you go to turn it back in, does it force you to look at the rubric right here before you turn it in? So take a gander at it. It's due Sunday. If we are focused and attentive, we will get it done. You will go play your basketball games or watch your TV on Saturday or whatever you're going to do for the weekend and not have to worry about world history. Okay? So I'll come help, but you should have to go ask or pull up a chair next to people. Okay? You can pick whatever empire you want. It doesn't have to be the same as your partner. Okay?